What's up guys, Luke here from Luke's Points and Miles, and in a few days, one of my favorite credit cards has an annual fee that will be posted. And it does have a premium annual fee of $450. Today we're going to talk about the American Express Hilton Honors Aspire card. Are we going to keep it, cancel it, or downgrade? On this channel guys, we talk about credit cards and travel and how we can use credit cards to benefit ourselves. If that's something you might be interested in, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Also see us on Instagram and Facebook. Let's get right into it guys. We are talking about the very popular American Express Hilton Honors Aspire card. Now like I said, this card has a $450 annual fee that will be posting any day now. I'm going to try to decide whether I'm going to keep this card, cancel it, or downgrade to a lower annual fee card. So to do that, let's go over the benefits of the card. Since it's not the first year of having the card, I'm not going to talk about any bonuses. Let's talk about what the card actually earns. Now before we talk about the points system, I want to state that I value Hilton Honors points at 0.6 cents per point. A lot of people will tell you 0.5 cents or half a cent a point, and I've also seen people value them up to 0.8 cents per point. Obviously, your mileage may vary. Overseas properties, you will probably get a better redemption, and if you are always redeeming them for at least 5 nights, you'll get a better redemption, because on awards redemptions, the 5th night is always free. So definitely consider that when you're valuing the Hilton Honors point. The card earns 14 times points at Hilton properties. That's pretty good. Even if you value them at a lower rate, at a half a cent, it's still 7% back. That's going to be better than a lot of different hotel cards. The card earns 7 times points on flights booked directly with the airlines or through Amex Travel. There are a lot of knocks on Amex Travel Portal, but I guarantee you can find great deals on there. You just have to look. The card earns 7 times points on car rentals, 7 times points on US restaurants, and 3 times points on everything else. So obviously this card is geared toward travelers. It's not likely to be your everyday grinder card, but if you are doing these things like flying, staying at Hilton hotels, renting cars, and eating food, you can probably benefit greatly from those bonus categories. The card has several benefits, and we'll try to get through most of them. Some of the benefits we're not going to talk about when you talk about purchase protection and extended warranty and the things that are on almost every American Express card. That's not really going to be a factor in our decision to keep the card or cancel it, because like most of you, I have several American Express cards, so that won't be much of a factor. The card gives the user complimentary diamond status. Now, diamond status is the highest status in the Hilton hotel chain. And let's go over a little bit about what diamond status can get you, because there are a lot of conflicting opinions on Facebook and on social media and on the internet. Possible upgrades. We have been upgraded several times at our stays for being a diamond member. And I want to say DoubleTree and Waldorf have been 100% of the time. Every DoubleTree we've been to, we have gotten a suite upgrade. I value my diamond status. I think it's a huge factor in whether I keep this card. Diamond status also gives you a snack and beverage credit. It used to be free breakfast. They have changed the rules a little bit, and they have stated that this change is only for the second half of 2021, and it's only in the United States. To me, a lot of people were let down about this. I don't care if there's any type of credit. If it's $10, $25 per person, that's fine with me. I'll use it. I'll get coffee. I'll get a small breakfast. You're giving me a benefit. Having diamond status will earn the user 20 base points per dollar spent at Hilton properties. The normal base is 10 points per dollar. Diamond status doubles that. So you will earn at least 20 base points per dollar spent. And if you remember, the card earns 14 times. If you use your Hilton Aspire at a Hilton property, you will be earning 34 points per dollar spent. If you do stay at Hilton hotels, and if you stay at the more expensive Hilton hotels, that can really rack up points. Diamond status grants you access to the executive lounge. Now, I will tell you, in my experience, I have never been to an executive lounge. Now, in the last year, I don't know if any of them have been open. You also are given premium Wi-Fi if you're a Diamond member. That's not something I'm equipped to test, whether the premium Wi-Fi is better than the complimentary Wi-Fi for people without status. I don't know. I will say that I've always had Wi-Fi in Hilton hotels and it's always worked fine. The Hilton Aspire card also comes with everyone's favorite benefit, the annual weekend night reward. And the big deal about this reward is it was for brand new card holders. Most of the time when a card grants you a certificate night or a free night, it's after you renew the card. The Hilton Aspire gives you one right off the rip. So obviously renewing the card would give me another annual weekend night reward. And we'll talk about the value of that here shortly. I'm going to value that annual weekend night reward at least $500. I think my redemption for last year didn't quite meet that threshold, and it was really just because international travel wasn't quite there yet. If I choose to renew the card for an additional year, a couple properties I have looked at, one property in particular I have looked at is the Conrad in Tokyo, and that kind of translates into about $600 for the night. Now, I'm the type of guy, I'm not likely to stay at a $600 a night hotel if I'm paying with my money. I don't have that type of means, and I don't know if it would be valuable to me even if I did. But if I can pay with points and I can pay with an annual night reward, I sure would enjoy that $600 a night hotel, for sure. What else does the card have? The card grants the card holder a $250 yearly Hilton resort credit. Now, there is a list on Hilton's website of participating resorts. It's a huge list. If you do travel and you do stay at Hilton's, you are most likely going to hit one of these resorts. And the credit is good for meals, activities, spa treatments, those things. You just put the charge on your room and it automatically credits it back. Very, very easy to use. I would value that maximum $250. The card comes with a $250 yearly airline credit fee. Now, there is a lot of negative talk about American Express's airline fee credit. I've already used mine for the year. I find it fairly easy to use. The card also grants the user a $100 property credit at Waldorf Astoria properties and Conrad properties if you're booked for at least 2 nights. I've also seen some negative things said about this credit and this benefit. I will value this at least $200 because we do stay at Waldorf's and we do plan on staying at Conrad's. I don't think it's a difficult benefit to use. I think if you stay at a Waldorf or a Conrad, you're probably going to eat there at least once or twice. I think it's an awesome benefit. The card also grants the user a Priority Pass Select membership. Now, this isn't quite as valuable to me as it might be for someone else. I already have Priority Pass Select, but if this was going to be my main travel card and I didn't have cards like the American Express Platinum or the Chase Sapphire Preferred, then this Priority Pass Select benefit would be great. It would be awesome. The card doesn't have any foreign transaction fees, and even though a lot of cards have that benefit, it's always good to have that because we're planning a couple overseas trips, and I had to actually go down the list of cards to see which ones I could use and which cards would charge me a fee. Always good to have the no foreign transaction fees. Another bonus for this card, at the beginning of the year, American Express announced an offer in which the Hilton Honors Aspire card grants the user a $20 a month dining credit. For this exercise, I will value that credit at $120 because it will be from July to December. We don't want to overvalue it because we've already used it. So let's go over those credits. Not counting the diamond status, the airline credit, $250. The resorts credit, $250. The property credit, I'm going to place a $200 value on that because I will use it at least twice this coming year. The dining credit, $120. The weekend reward night, I'm going to value at a very modest $500. Just when we add those things up, we're at $1,200. So this card will, in fact, not counting the points redemptions and not counting the experience of having status at Hilton hotels, will gain me $1,200 for a $450 annual fee. So let's talk about it. Do we keep the card, pay the $450? Well, I don't know, that's an awful lot of money. Do we downgrade the card? We could actually downgrade this card to the Hilton Honors American Express. It has a $0 annual fee. We would still maintain our diamond status because I've already earned that through stays. So maybe that's an option. Or we could cancel the card. That's always an option also. If I cancel the card, it frees me up for another American Express slot I could get with Marriott Bonvoy or some other card. So let's not fake the funk. This is a keeper card. This is one of the most valuable cards in the credit card business. Without doing much of anything, we're getting $1,200 of value from this card for $450. It is a premium annual fee, and I understand that. But if you are traveling and if you are staying at Hilton properties, this is an easy decision. We are 100% going to keep the Hilton Aspire card, and we are going to stay at Hilton's. Even if Hilton falls into second place behind Marriott in our travel plans, this still has tons of value. Just the sheer number of Hilton properties gives you an advantage when you're looking for hotels, and also the versatility from Hampton Inns and Hilton Garden Inns all the way to Conrad's and Waldorf Astorias. You have lots of choices there. Now, am I going to sit here and tell you that we have been 100% satisfied with all our Hilton stays? No, we haven't. We did actually have what I would call a bad experience at a Hilton hotel. And what is really important when you're talking about brand loyalty is we contacted Hilton about it and they refunded me almost all my points for that stay. Now, did that make up for a bad experience and possibly not having a great time while you're on a vacation and you're spending quite a bit of money to relax? No, it doesn't make up for it, but it does show me that Hilton stands behind its customers and Hilton tried to make it right. Also, guys, if you are looking to rack up the Hilton points, Hilton does have its own dining program, and it also has its own shopping portal. As far as shopping portals go, we recommend Rakuten. If you're interested in signing up for a Rakuten account, consider using our link below. You'll get $30 cash back off your first purchase. You can also elect to take membership rewards points in lieu of cash back. Also, guys, we do have links below if you are interested in supporting the channel and you are interested in applying for an American Express card. If you do apply for a card and you are accepted, the channel will benefit and we will greatly appreciate it. And if you guys have stayed around to the end, I thank you.